Good morning, good afternoon, and season's greetings! This is your Christmas special episode of the Football Manager Football Podcast. This week we're going to have all our usual features, but with a little bit of a Christmas spin. A Christmas spin on them. I'm one of your hosts, Paul Menzies, and alongside me is owner of Football Manager, the brand name, the copyright, and the website, Jonathan Brown. Hello.
Aficionado, yes, here I am.
There you go. And next to him we have our fellow host and social media manager, Darren Gibson. Hello, Darren.
Yes, hello, Paul.
And I, of course, Paul Menzies. I produce this train wreck of a podcast. So,
masterpiece.
Yeah, hopefully. This is our first time back in a while. We've been pretty busy.
Yep.
Doing other things, but hopefully back on the train now. So, let's just get straight into it, shall we?
Indeed.
Yeah, definitely.
Some news this week. While we're away, Chris Commons went on loan to Hibernian, as I believe we speculated on either previous shows or on our Instagram page.
Yes. On all of those.
None of those. He's going to stay until mid-January. Bad signs for the rest of the league, do you think?
It's a sign of intent from Hibs. I think rumour has it Dundee United were in for him as well. They were also after Nadir Chiefju.
Right.
were they?
Yeah.
That would have made more sense, actually.
For them, it's kind of going back to your old players, I suppose. But it's a good move for Chris, I suppose. If he performs well, there's a slight chance he might get back into the Celtic team. Displacing who, I don't know.
Wow.
But he seems to have sort of grandeur delusions, so he doesn't want to stay at Hibs. And who can blame him?
No. Well, I mean, it's an interesting thing about getting back into the Celtic team. I think now that they're out of the Champions League, they can essentially play anybody and still win the league. So, no harm in giving them a few games there. I'm surprised that Hibs are kind of able to afford that wage, because I'd imagine someone like him's on quite a lot of money.
Yeah, I would say he was on, put a figure on it, 68,000 maybe. 628, not 68.
Well, I think he'll be above 10. I think he'll be...
It'll maybe be above 10
I'm
with
going
add-ons.
between 10 and 30, I think.
That's a broad scope.
It's a broad scope, but I don't know how well managed financially Celtic are these days. So
Well. No, he'll be on a fair whack. Hibs will be paying presumably half plus accommodation,
accommodation.
transit fees, if you like. I don't know. It's Hibs seem to have like a bottomless pit of money when you look at the signings they've made. I mean, I bet Grant Holt will be on a pretty penny.
Oh, why? He'll probably be above 10 as well, coming from down south.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he'll be commanding a fair whack. Who else they got? Fraser Fivey.
He'll be commanding nothing, he's useless.
He'll be paying Hibs to play.
Pretty much.
Jason Cummins, don't know, 2,000 or 3,000 perhaps. But it's just a curious one from the Championship point of view, Scottish Championship. I mean, there's a guy who could perform incredibly well in the Scottish Premiership, come to Hibs in the Championship, and it kind of makes the rest of the Championship look a little bit redundant. Even Dundee United now look a little bit redundant.
Yeah.
It's kind of an overkill signing. And it is very handy for them, finishing mid-January, they get those games within the Christmas period. Whether he'll provide that winning advantage, I'm not so sure.
I'm not sure. I mean, he'll play a significant part in destroying Falkirk 6 or 7-0. That's a given.
A difficult few games over the Christmas period. Speaking of Falkirk, a debut for Football Manager young starlet.
Indeed, yes.
Tony Gallagher comes very highly rated. What's he? Do you know his valuation in Football Manager?
It begins at 50-odd thousand,
Right.
and then in mine anyway, Celtic come in with a bid for 60,000. I reject it. He goes crazy, and I hold out for 500,000 from Newcastle.
Oh, did you
And I
get
sell
that?
him. Yeah,
Oh, did you?
at 17-year-old plus a bunch of add-ons.
A shame we never got to see what would become of him in your Game Save Web. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. That was his, I think, league debut at the weekend. It's come very highly rated. I think before that, you'd probably be pushing 6 figures. Or 7, even.
Well, given the potential, maybe 250,000 as an untried youngster. Kind of like players who've signed, sold, Botty Biabi, Ryan Blair, that kind of ilk. So, as time will tell, he's replaced a probably the only consistent player we've had in Luke Leahy
Mm-hmm.
in the squad. So that's a curious one in itself as to why he's been dropped when the rest of the team's been so awful. And time will tell whether he's actually going to live up to his potential.
Time will tell. I think his value is only going to spiral downward from here, but I wish him all the best, and I think a lot of people at Falkirk will be pinning quite a lot of hope on him.
The entire academy is kind of hinging on whether this guy can perform. He's the only one breaking through, realistically.
I know. That's a bit of a shame because I think they're sorted for kind of defenders at the moment. Quite a lot of young defenders in the team.
Yep.
It'd be nice to get a few more forwards and midfielders in there.
I mean, they've got two. They've got O'Hara, who's on loan at East Fife, not really getting a game. He's looked good in the kind of the brief cameos he had in the Falkirk team. And then you got Nathan Austin, who he seems to be made of fiberglass. He's just
always getting injured.
Snaps at any moment. Like, a disaster. But you know, time will tell again on these guys if they're all they're cracked up to be.
No, we'll wait and see. In other news, the new Hearts manager, Ian Cathro.
Under pressure already.
Under pressure already. I think they're doing alright, aren't well,
no,
a draw with
no,
Partick.
Been struggling so far.
A draw against Partick and a loss at Rangers.
They're fine. Aberdeen have been doing just as rubbish, so it doesn't show
Well,
in the league table. He apparently keeping tabs on Ryan Gold.
Wow.
Remember him? Played his first game in almost 20 months in October in the Portuguese league, so I'm not entirely sure he's going to break into that Sporting Lisbon team.
No. It's not really worked out, has it?
No.
I think he might. I think everything kind of works a wee bit different in these kind of countries in terms of youth development.
I mean, no, you compare him to Oliver Burke, kind of similar circumstances, and
I think Oliver Burke though has his kind of height and stature in his favour.
Yeah, he's
Ryan Gold not so much.
His physical stats are definitely much improved, which I think makes youngsters very valuable, and that's why like someone like Botti Biabi I think was so valuable because bigger guy.
Yeah.
All these youngsters are wee weedy.
Yep.
People.
That's a kind of terrible sign, but hey ho.
Hey ho, there we go. So into our Christmas parts now, and
Christmas
John's been smiling wryly as he's got a wee trick up his sleeve or something. Who knows? But what is your topic you want to talk about in our special Christmas episode, John?
Yes. Now I want to talk about TV scheduling in Christmas. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I've done a little bit of research. Spent all morning doing this.
No. When you say all morning, you mean like an hour and a half?
Yeah,
max.
no, an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, 90 minutes. So I have had a look at what games are over on Christmas. So English Premiership, English Championship, Scotland games. And I've compared them to all the Christmas movies that are going to be out. So,
how are we compared? I'm intrigued.
I like this idea though. It's good.
I've only managed to get Christmas Eve, Boxing Day and New Year's Eve because for some stupid reason New Year's Day doesn't exist yet.
Alright, okay.
Okay, so Christmas Eve you have the choice of Motherwell versus Aberdeen or
Thank goodness.
The Hobbit, Desolation of Smog or Casino Royale.
Casino Royale.
That's a tough choice.
Yeah.
Not really, I'm going to watch Casino Royale.
I was about to say aye.
I quite enjoy Casino Royale.
Great film. Or later on you have Hamilton versus Celtic or Despicable Me or Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Again, tough choice.
Tough choice.
I do hope there's a punchline to the end of this, but
Boxing Day you've got Watford versus Palace or Mutiny on the Buses.
what's Mutiny
on the Buses?
No. But I'd rather watch that than Watford versus Palace.
I heard they've all been striking this week. I don't know if that's a documentary about it, maybe.
In the evening, you've got Newcastle or Sheffield Wednesday, or Despicable Me again. If you're that keen.
Is this on the same channel?
No, this is it went from ITV to ITV2.
Oh, they've bumped it back.
Yeah.
Has there not been a couple of Despicable Me movies anyway? Is it number 2 maybe? No, is it the same one?
Yeah, I checked.
You checked, right, that's good.
My sources are legit. Times.
That's very good.
You got The Haunted Mansion, Groundhog Day, The Royal Institution for Christmas Lectures.
Oh, that's good.
Transformers, Captain Phillips, Love Actually, which I'll be watching.
Captain Phillips.
Les Miserables, Captain America or the Green Lantern.
Definitely not
Was there
the
any
Green
football
Lantern.
matches in that you were listing there?
Yeah, Newcastle versus Sheffield Wednesday. It was
Oh.
against all of that.
Oh, right, very good.
That's the big game for John.
New Year's Eve's an easy one. It's actually the Old Firm. Or you can watch the Princess Diaries.
Oh, actually.
That'll be for you, Paul.
That's a good film.
That's not.
No denying.
Or you can go to the Dunfermline v Falkirk game.
Maybe not.
I'll be there.
Come on, Genovia.
Then in the evening you've got Brentford versus Norwich or What Women Want, starring Mel Gibson.
That's a good film.
That is a good film.
That's
Oh,
on
yeah.
Amazon Prime, by the way.
Yeah,
It's an
that was good,
excellent
yeah.
film.
Top notch.
He's not a good guy, though. I'm like not endorsing him.
Oh, he's not too bad at the end.
Mel Gibson.
Well, in general, Mel Gibson's not a good guy.
Yeah, okay.
Movie's good.
But, alternatively, you got Iron Man 2, Bulletproof Monk, Spice World the movie.
Spice World the movie.
Bulletproof Monk.
You never watched that?
No.
Whoa,
I've never seen that either.
good film.
Oh, it doesn't sound like a good film.
Good film. It's better than Brentford versus Norwich, so
Oh, well,
I'd watch that.
I'm not surprised by
I'm
that.
sure it is.
Or you've got Gunsmoke, The Long Ride.
Gunsmoke.
Wow. But anyway, you may be wondering why
Yes.
have I wasted my time? But this kind of thing, there is so many fixtures over Christmas that there's a lot of it is just rubbish. I don't understand why they're putting it on.
Yeah, I'd agree. I feel like there's been more than ever. Almost. I think Sky especially have been trying to pump as much as they could out of...
Yeah.
I think what the weekend we had, Southampton against...
Brentford. No, Brentford. What am I
Brentford.
talking about? Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Bournemouth.
Aye,
South Coast Derby.
Okay. Like, let's be honest, the only games we really watch on Sky are ones with the big four or five.
I mean, you would watch Man City versus Arsenal,
Yes.
and we'll probably all watch Everton Liverpool tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Out with that, you're kind of struggling.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch Swansea versus Stoke at
No.
any time of the day. Like, it doesn't really matter. And this whole kind of like, every day they're going to have a game of football on it's a little bit tedious and incredibly pointless, because you're going to get to the stage where you come to the kind of decent games on New Year's Eve and think, can I be bothered watching another game of football? And they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot, I believe. They're angering fans to an extent.
They're angering you.
They're angering
Side
me.
of things.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I definitely think there's a degree of football fatigue involved. Like, I rarely watch a full 90 minutes anymore because it's...
I struggle. I
Sort of
actually
thing.
turned off the Man City Arsenal game when it went 2-1. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I've seen it now.
I watched the first half. Kind of left it after that, unfortunately. Man City come back to win 2-1.
Arsenal are the better team in the first half.
They scored their goal, and then they were just
I've
like...
never seen the game, just seen the highlights.
They eased off really, really badly, and you're like, this is typical Arsenal.
The great bottlers.
But I barely watched past the first couple of games in like Match of the Day or anything like that as well. And I've now given up on sports team, but that's because I've given up on Aberdeen again for I think the second time this season.
They're moving back to Celtic.
It's too boring being a Celtic fan these days. Come on, Rangers. No, that's not the case. So no, I absolutely agree with you, and I think football's numbers are declining. In terms of viewership and stuff. There's maybe not evidence for that, but I think you talk about.
You get the feeling.
So having all these movies with the so much football.
I know. It's like you look at the films and you go, "Yep, I could watch that rather than anything else that's on TV." Or you have so much choice. You can pick and choose, and you've got all of Netflix and all of Amazon Prime.
I think the viewership will definitely be divided. Because while these games are on, there's other stuff on.
Yeah.
There'll be arguments in the household as to what we're watching Christmas Eve.
Well, that's the thing as well. I mean, I'm sure, you have some of your family around on Boxing Day, for example. Newcastle game kicks off at 7:45. Now, personally, I would watch it because I'm a Newcastle fan. But I can almost guarantee there'll be a raucous in my house. They'll be going, "Why are you watching that?" And you've got all of these good films
On
that I want to
Boxing Day.
watch.
Yeah.
And Mother always wins, so...
Not for happening. Yeah, I think fans will definitely tune in.
Fans will tune in.
Yeah. Just remember neutrals. We need good games.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, it depends what games are on. If it was like Hearts versus Aberdeen or something like that, I might watch it. But
Which is on, actually.
is it?
during the festival, yeah.
Or I don't know if it was like maybe like Rangers versus maybe Hearts actually in the game.
The
Something like
only
that,
interesting games you're going to get are between maybe the top 4.
yeah,
in the
basically the
Scottish
top 4, aye. And then even in England, if we had a wee bit more interesting games, like you might actually tune in. Like you were saying, like Man City, Arsenal, or something like that. But you're not going to be interested. What was it? Watford versus
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace. That's hardly a game you're going to go away to
I know,
see.
but we all like to see Pardew lose.
Yeah, but well, we know he's going to lose. So.
We hope so. Dangerously close to the relegation zone for them now.
Lol. It's almost as funny as Mr. Sissoko.
What about Mr. Sissoko?
30 mil.
Sorry, I'm getting mixed up between Mr. Sissoko and Mr. Dembele. My bad. No, I knew you were talking about now.
And he claims to be a Celtic fan.
I don't know anything about football. I just host this mess. Really not a lot of Scottish Premiership games on over the Christmas period, though. It's all kind of...
Nah, there's only 2 or 3.
2 or 3, not a lot.
Celtic a couple of times, one being the Old Firm game.
Celtic will be trying to catch up on some games, I suppose.
They will eventually, yep.
Oh, the league right now is a mess in terms of like games played.
Yeah.
Well, like I was thinking about like comparing it for this episode, but it is incomparable. You know, Aberdeen I think 2-3 games short, and as a result, the rest of the teams are like 1 or 2 short. And
That's right.
Who knows what's going on? And Celtic always get like 2 weeks off that nobody else gets off.
Yep, for glamour friendlies.
Aye.
Have they got a grammar friendly?
I don't know if they have one organised over the kind of winter break. They used to.
Yeah.
They always used to go and play like, I don't know, Sparta Prague or some kind of random team like that.
Glamorous. Well, this year they're off to Dubai along with Aberdeen.
Oh,
well,
They copied them. Well, I read St Johnstone are off to Newcastle to play Gateshead and Newcastle under 23s. So, lucky you, St Johnstone.
Sounds lovely.
It does.
Well, me and Bill, the rest of the Scottish League have to keep going. So the Premiership, I've got their wee holiday, I think.
What, the Scottish Premiership?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, this will be a hugely important time for clubs. You know, the amount of money they must spend at this time of year must be quite a sizable, actually.
I mean, it makes sense to have that Christmas break. I suppose this is our next segment, is the Christmas winter break. But it makes sense for clubs, I suppose, to have a winter break in January.
After
Christmas, because your gate receipts generally are down. I think that's been proven. Therefore, your income's down, and it becomes a little bit kind of pointless having to play these games.
It depends who you're supporting.
Well, doesn't matter who you're supporting. I think it's just gruesome Scottish football.
Yeah.
So it makes sense overall to have a couple of weeks off in January, let everyone recover.
Yeah.
And get back on it.
I mean, we're never in Europe beyond January anyway, are we? So it's not going to hurt.
I think you come back and you play the 4th round of the Scottish Cup. Is your next kind of game.
Is that the first set of games?
I think it's certainly one of the first or second, which is quite a nice way
to start
come back
off
into
the
it
year
as well.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
I like that idea because a lot of people, when they've talked about the winter break, I think the Christmas football, losing that was going to be the big downfall, but no, that gets around that.
No, it works quite well. I mean, everyone likes festive football, going to a game.
I like it,
and that kind of stuff. So if we're all complaining about the amount of games on TV, fundamentally we do enjoy it.
I know, and we don't have to watch them.
Yeah, I still like tuning into sports and seeing what the scores are. The scores are and things. So.
No, I don't anymore.
That's alright. We just turn the lights off in Aberdeen.
Oh, aye. Literally running on the generators at the moment.
That's a curious one.
I think they've just given up entirely on everything. Football, the stadium, everything.
The whole shebang.
But anyway, speaking of Aberdeen, our next wee segment, our Christmas wish list. Wish list for what we want to see from our clubs. So I guess I'll start with Aberdeen.
Yep.
Some new floodlight. No.
New
electricity.
Electricity, yeah. It's a big embarrassment, and no, they'll be fined for that, so that's not good.
Whoa.
3 things I think I want from Aberdeen: a new tactical system.
Yes.
I did think about saying a new manager in this portion, but
that's a tough one.
Yeah, I'm so bored of this 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
Just a question I'm going to fling out to you. Who would you try and get in if you did?
Management wise?
Yeah. Who would be in the top of your list?
I mean, when Robbie Nielsen gets sacked from MK Dons,
Jimmy Calderwood's still free.
Oh, Jimmy Calderwood would be fantastic.
Jimmy.
I loved Jimmy Calderwood did a fantastic job with Aberdeen and was very unfortunate. Struggled elsewhere. I think Kilmarnock briefly.
Well, he kept him up.
Aye, but they got kind of left after.
He left right after it, yeah.
So no, it'd be good to see him back. But no, definitely a new system. 2 strikers. Because of the dominance there, this whole 1 striker malarkey is just it's not good enough for getting past teams. Which brings me on to a new striker.
Because Adam Rooney is rubbish.
Yes. My issue with the strikers is Adam Rooney and Jadon Stockley are too similar. They're both big guys, kind of power forces. You know, Adams is kind of a bit fizzled out, a little bit, I think. And my third thing on my wish list is get some youth players into that team again.
It's quite old. Well, not old. It's guys in kind of late 20s are all stalling in their career.
Oh, pretty much. I mean, you know, like, well, we bought Kenny McLean.
Rubbish.
Who was like,
honestly, it's like the biggest waste of money going.
Well, he was one of Scotland's young hot talents and has turned out to be pretty naff. But I think towards the end of last season, start of this season, midfielder called Craig Story playing fantastically. Dropped.
For no
reason.
Yeah.
So it'd be good to, see them. And like Lawrence Shankland, in his second year on loan at St Mirren?
Or at least.
That's no doing him any good.
Yep.
Whatsoever, as far as I can see. So give them guys a little bit of a chance.
You can have Danny Rogers back if you want.
I don't know about that. I would have taken Danny Rogers last year.
Aye, you wouldn't take this season.
Wouldn't take this season's Danny Rogers. No. And that'll hurt him massively. Because I honestly thought they'd take him into the Aberdeen first team.
I was amazed that he was allowed to stay last January. Remember?
Oh, when the Liverpool keeper went back.
I was amazed that Aberdeen decided to let Danny Rogers stay. And I can understand why now.
Yeah. I think the goalkeeper
makes sense now.
The goalkeeping coach is obviously a very insightful man. Who knows?
Don't get me wrong, he's a good shot stopper, but my God, like you watch him, and he just doesn't communicate. Like he doesn't talk to anyone. He'll run out for the ball when the defender's clearly going to get it, and he just makes a complete mess. And there's just no faith in him whatsoever. Like.
Well, that's the standard of international goalkeepers for you these days.
That's the thing. How bad is Republic of Ireland for? Could
be worse. He could be like Claudio Bravo. He having goals. Does the shot stop? Nah. He's not really there for that.
Doesn't need to worry about it.
What is he there for?
It's just a goal.
Joe Hart's doing no better in Torino.
What, 5-3?
Is he not?
They were beaten.
I watched the game. Yeah.
5-3. I did hear that.
He got chipped from the tightest angle I've seen anyone get chipped from.
It's a difficult league, that. I played Napoli this morning on the PlayStation in my FIFA career mode. I beat them actually, 2-1.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good.
And they got beaten by Sassuolo after. And Sassuolo were pretty bang average.
Yes.
That was naff. Anywho, what's your wish list for your Falkirk football team, John?
Well, again, I was going to go down the new manager route, but then I thought, no. I think Houston's a good manager, but he's quite lazy in terms of recruitment, especially if you look at who he's kind of brought in. And over the 2 seasons, if you consider the players that are in that team now and the ones that he kind of brought in, there's not that many.
No, I'd agree with that.
You've got the obvious ones are Kerr, Baird, or her signings, but again, these guys are now come to the twilight of their career. You know, James Cragen's done nothing at all, which is really quite disappointing. Nathan Austin's disappeared. Signed a guy called Liam Henderson, not that guy.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
That would have been good.
He's walking about in the development league, so it's kind of worrying. The team's very unbalanced, very lopsided, relying on Miles Hippolyte, who will have one good game in every 4 or 5, and it's just pretty poor. But we're still third, and therein lies the problem.
But I'm a bit flattered by that because Morton have their game in hand.
A little bit. I think eventually they're all going to kind of bunch up. I mean, Wraith are hot and cold. Queens might be on their way back. They've picked up a few reasonable results and drawn against us, and then I think they drew again last weekend. So there you go. I mean, yeah, in terms of wish list, a new right back, new right midfielder, maybe a new
Just
striker.
players that know their positions. I think would be nice and helpful.
They just need a wee bit more kind of creativity on the right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Guy with pace.
Mm.
Doesn't need to be particularly talented. He just needs to be quick.
Topi Obadiah would have filled that spot nicely.
Yeah, to be honest, they would have. I would take him.
Yeah.
He absolutely annihilated us in the playoffs, and to an extent he did again against us with Dundee United.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Granted, he's like a headless chicken when he is running.
Mm-hmm.
He'll just straight line and then he'll try and cross, but it can be effective.
Absolutely.
What else would I like? I would like the instruction manual for Nathan Austin.
How to work you. Is he a strike? No, he's
He is a striker. Yeah,
Is he a striker? Yeah.
he's a good player, but
I think he'll be moved out to midfield, won't he? Really?
wide right to a Scottish Shepherd, who again is murder. But yeah, no, that's what I would like. I would need a new right back, a new right midfielder, and the instruction manual for Nathan Austin.
Nathan Austin. Yeah, they paid money for him, didn't they?
Nah, he was a PCA.
Right, but exchanged O'Hara to East Fife.
Pretty much. There was a kind of gentleman's agreement.
Mm-hmm.
What about Barcelona done? No, we're going to something
Barcelona.
more optimistic.
Well, it's just, well, the first thing on my wish list would probably be that they get a new manager, which might shock you.
Oh, Pep Guardiola might be free sometime
Definitely
soon.
not him. He really did get my nerves towards the end of his career at Barcelona.
Really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't take him
I
back?
really wanted him out at the end. He was really
I
frustrating.
know, all that success and all those titles.
No,
All that
like,
tiki
don't get me
taka,
wrong.
that was just terrible.
It was superb what he done there, but see, towards the end, he really started to frustrate me, like with the players he was playing so on. Which Enrique's starting to do with me. Like, I think the biggest frustration with Luis Enrique is sometimes his tactics. He doesn't actually bring on the right sort of players, or he doesn't give like a couple of youngsters the chance to actually. So he brings in, obviously he's brought in a couple of new players like Andre Gomez and Paco Alcacer, so on. But even like them, he brought them into the squad to make it better. But I can't see how they've improved the squad massively, you know.
No, I agree.
And he's paid a lot of money for them. We're talking about 45 million, so on. So I think that is the players that he went out to buy, and it was his decision to bring in these players. And at the end of the day, they've not really made the team better, really. So it is the end of his contract in the summer. So I think if he moved on, it would be not a good thing, but it would be good to try and get a new sort of manager in, maybe new sort of ideas. Maybe that the second thing on my wish list would be that the thing with Enrique is he never seems to have a second, like a plan B. Never has like a. So when Barca are struggling, obviously a lot of teams go there and they just try and have like 10 back and then one striker and just stop them from playing in Barcelona. And basically, if a team does that, it is struggle. Like Barca will struggle to break them down. So they really need to try and think how they're going to get around that. And I think there is managers out there that would change the tactics. Maybe go to 2 up front, have like a 4-4-2 instead of the 4-4-3-3 that Barca always go for, and maybe try and change like the players that are playing in the game that would have a better impact. You know. But yeah, so I think the first thing would be obviously to get a new manager in the summer. I'd be obviously happy to have Enrique for this campaign because I think he'll still do a great job. But yeah, just something new really. I think he's started to run out of ideas on what he can do. And I think he's admitted that himself. He feels that he's probably done what he can at Barca. He's well, no, but like what he can actually achieve at Barca, he's achieved everything really. So I think he wants a new challenge too. Which I'm sure he'll get offered a great job if he leaves Barca anyway. He's done a brilliant job there. So yeah, new manager, probably a person that can think plan B, because Barca over the years that has been their biggest problem. If teams go there and camp, it is hard for them to break down. So can we change the tactics and actually see a different sort of plan to actually win the game? And then the third thing really just to try and get the youth coming back through at Barca. We've definitely, I think we've lost the sort of youth products. So we used to have
Messi, really.
Yeah, we used to have Messi, we used to have Iniesta, we used to have Cesc.
Bojan.
Used to have, well, even Bojan, yeah.
Bojan's the player you go for.
But even
Afalai.
players like Bojan, you're not even getting players like them anymore.
I'm trying to remember what it was. Afalai.
Afalai, yeah. Just half the Stoke team.
Giovanni Dos Santos.
De La
Yeah.
Fuente came for there as well.
Dale
Yeah, he
Hill,
did, yeah.
I don't think he ever really played in the first team, more the
No, he
the B
never
squad.
broke into the first team really. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be anybody coming through. Like,
They always make really funny
That's standard.
signings for me, like Barcelona. Like in the summer, Umtiti, Dean, kind of average, like good players,
yeah, squad players.
but not. Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think there's been quite a lot of players at Barcelona that are just thrilled to be there. I don't know.
to be wearing the badge.
Pretty much. And I also see they've got a wonderful new stadium in development. Well,
Yeah.
not a new stadium.
An extension.
An exchange.
It's a flipping radical overhaul.
Yeah.
So no, that'll be really cool once it's done in the next 15 years.
Yeah,
whenever
it will
it's
take a
finished.
while. Atletico Madrid stadium looks like it's going to be smart.
Yeah, it
New
does.
stadium.
There's been quite a few cool stadiums in Spain.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm
nice.
wondering where they're getting all the money.
Well, about time. Like, look at all these American football stadiums. You get these like brand new hyper facilities.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in England, you got like Bournemouth with like,
They're looking to move though.
well, darn right. It's like
Well, I mean, yeah, they were. I don't think they were expecting to be
no,
in the Premiership.
no. Was that an 11,000 seater stadium they've got? there?
I think it was 13 and a half,
13 and a
and
half.
you get 1,500 for away fans. Because I remember like trying to get tickets for when Newcastle were actually in the Premiership
All right.
for that game.
When was that?
That was
that was
feels like a lifetime ago.
years ago.
No, it's quite a small stadium. You got like crumbling wrecks like Watford, things like that.
Vicarage Road.
Yeah,
No, I think they need to kind of chuck some money, get some new. I mean, Tottenham
Infrastructure, yeah.
are now obviously doing their thing. West Ham, the jammiest people known to man.
Oh, have you seen the kind of facilities that stadium's got?
Are they amazing?
It's got like an underground, like 100-meter track.
Really?
For the home. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And they've got this huge kind of. You would imagine it to be like a gym.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a big hall, and it's got everything you kind of need for like spin classes and stuff like that. So they can all do their warm up.
Spin classes.
I don't. I don't.
Is that your
partake in
extra source of revenue?
it. Sure.
Get that woman to the stadium down to the
Couple of Zumba
spin
classes.
class. Oh yeah, live stream it on the football channel. Hey.
Zumba classes. That's your warm up kind of like. But yeah, if it's raining outside, they don't need to bother going out and warming up. Outside.
Warming out, yeah.
Warming out,
Warming up, yeah.
Cool down, warm up. That kind of thing. Yeah, that's quite cool.
No, really cool. Apart from the like, gap there is between, like, I think the top two tiers of the stand.
Yes, and the away fan location is a little bit dodgy.
Was it like right at the back or something?
No, it's like it's right in the middle of like. There's no segregation because it's just a big oval.
Right.
And I never thought of this when they decided, you know what, when West Ham are playing, I don't know, Man United, they don't get along very well.
Yeah.
That's going to cause some problems.
Yeah. No, I think we definitely need some new. Like Crystal Palace could probably do with a bigger stadium.
Yeah.
Newcastle are quite fortunate actually,
It's
and
a nice stadium.
massive stadium.
Sunderland's is quite nice. I'll give them credit for that.
That stadium lights are really good actually. They chucked a lot of money at that years ago. But
Stupid name, but
well, they get like heaps of concerts and stuff there, so that'll be a nice wee money earner for them.
Yeah.
David Moyes keeping them afloat slowly but surely.
yep, though I think they'll just about survive.
I'm liking Anichbe. Anichbe, I think, is playing really well.
Good
at the
signing.
moment.
Doing really well.
And West Brom, some Scots, they're playing well at the moment too.
But the 7th or 8th in the league.
Aye, doing really well.
I
Rondon's
couldn't
finally-
believe it. I think they were 6th in the league the other week there. I was like, what? West Brom.
Good on them.
Wow. Rondon's unbelievably good.
Well, he
Yeah, it's
was.
good, yeah.
Was it Zenit he came from?
I can't remember.
I feel like it was Zenit, and he was really good with Zenit. He was one of these really good guys in FIFA, and he's just taking his time and slowly. And he said before, for how much I cost, I should be doing a lot better. And I like players like that who are humble and
Yeah.
To
You don't-
understand how much they're actually valued.
well, yeah, know that they need to be doing better. The rumour going about is James Rodriguez at the moment, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Going to
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Well, I think they're still looking for like 60 million out of
Well,
that. aren't they?
I read the other day actually they were willing to pay 75 million for him, which I think Real Madrid would take that, no?
yeah, any sensible club would.
Yeah.
That's a phenomenal amount of
They
money for
mug
him.
people like look how like they mugged Man United off for like Di Maria.
Yes.
Did Ozil go on a free to Arsenal?
No, it was something like 45 million.
45 million.
Yeah, but still for Ozil.
For a player that wasn't really playing, and then
Yeah.
Sanchez to Arsenal as well, a player they weren't really using.
That's
I think
right.
they got 50.
Yeah.
50 out of him. So Barcelona and Real Madrid are just mugging everybody off with these.
Yeah, and they're pretty damn good at it.
Well,
Yeah.
they've come good now.
Rodriguez hasn't been playing for Real Madrid, so it makes sense for him to leave.
It's one of these kind of players that was signed off the back of a good tournament.
Monaco were laughing
think-
between him and Falcao.
Yeah, I think he could do a good job for Chelsea, especially with how they've been playing. So
Yeah, it's quite interesting, that kind of concept though. If you perform, say let's take Euro 2016,
Mhm.
Paul Pogba, no way was he worth 100 million
Oh, no.
before that tournament.
no,
Performed reasonably well. Mr. Sissoko,
your favourite man.
But you're thrilled with that to offload
Oh.
Moussa Sissoko for
Yeah.
a stupid amount of money.
Newcastle are laughing all the way to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Everton are sighing the hugest relief ever
Mhm.
that they have managed to avoid that.
Oh, that's true.
And Tottenham are cursing their luck.
See, Tottenham are interested in Zaha as well.
Are they? never
I
knew.
thought that was interesting. Well, exactly, because he went to Man United. That didn't pan out. So, it's like, if it didn't pan out at a big club before, why is it going to pan out? But it is across London.
Yeah.
And, I think he is a London lad, so maybe that.
Well, there was kind of talk, if a player was kind of torn between, say, Man United and Chelsea,
Mhm.
the chances are they would sign for Chelsea because it's in London,
Mhm.
and all these guys want to live in London.
Yeah.
But like, if you had that choice, you'd pick Chelsea.
If I had the choice between Man United,
Really?
If you were a foreign player,
if I was a form,
yeah,
maybe.
living in London.
But even if would you honestly pick
I
Man
would-
United over?
Yeah, I know I wouldn't play for Chelsea.
Why is that?
I don't know. I couldn't do it. I
See,
think it's just because of the old Fergie stuff. I think
But it's not the same anymore.
that's not the same.
It's changed days, isn't it?
Who would you play for, Man United or Chelsea?
Well, if I was a foreign player, I'd play for Chelsea. But if I was like a British player, I'd play for Man United.
Well, you are a British player, Dan.
Yeah, well,
So-
no, well,
Man United.
like the concept is
He's
like
got a cheeky passport
going
he's
from
not telling
like
us about.
don't use that. No, if you were like Rodriguez coming in from Real Madrid, I would be signing for Chelsea. But if I was like, say, I don't know, British player coming from like Scotland, say, right? Don't know who it would be, but
That
say,
is in Britain
say,
at the moment.
Yeah, no, but Scott Sinclair coming from Scotland going down to England, you'd
Yeah.
probably try and go to obviously like Man
Okay.
United or something like that.
So, why have you answered that differently, both of you, for a foreign player and
No,
a
I
British
still
player?
would say Man United over Chelsea, even though it was fun.
Really?
I think,
would you?
yeah, because you're playing for the kind of you're playing for money, and who offered you the most amount of money?
But who would offer you the most money? I'd say Chelsea would offer you the most money.
No, I don't know how. It depended on how much Man United wanted you, and I think they would go for you because. No, I'm serious.
I love how seriously we're taking this very hypothetical, highly unlikely situation.
If you are,
John Brown centre back moving from Falkirk B Junior
if you're Tony
reserve team.
if you're Tony Gallagher right now,
Right.
and Man United and Chelsea come for you, they offer you the same deal,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, perfectly same deal,
Mhm.
same amount of money, and everything. You would sign for Man United
Well, why?
because there's a marginally better chance you would get into that team.
I'd agree with that.
Yep.
And that's what I was thinking in terms of, you'll get Lingard, Rashford,
Martial,
Even
though you paid a lot of money for
bought
him.
But and
Yeah.
whereas Chelsea, you're going to get loaned out.
Aye,
You're then
not-
going to
not
get
from-
sold, and then they're going to
Yeah.
pay a heck of a lot of money to try and get
get
you
you
back.
back again.
Yeah,
and then
no.
they'll sell you again, and then buy you back in for even more money.
Yeah.
You're totally right for that point of view. I'm just meaning in terms of where they live. So, like, if they were staying in London, they'd prefer that to staying in Manchester. I think.
Yeah, I mean there is that argument.
but
That's my way of
Yeah.
thinking about it. That's very interesting.
That was a good point we made. This must be a first in the podcast.
You know what would happen though? Barcelona or Real Madrid would come in and swoop you.
I know that's true.
Oh, would they though? Who would you pick?
Barcelona or Real Madrid? Sorry, Dad, I'd probably pick Real Madrid.
Really?
Aye.
Oh, I picked Barcelona all the way.
I think you've got much more. You would get the popular vote if you signed for Real Madrid over Barcelona.
You've been watching Goal 2 too much.
I
haven't
have.
you?
No, because that would be my natural
I was thinking
progression.
about getting that out the other day.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a good Christmas movie. You can watch.
I would be signing from Newcastle anyway. So.
Santiago Muñez, Jonathan Bramundo. Oh dear, tremendous. Dan, you'd obviously sign for Barcelona.
I would, yeah.
I'd
Funny
obviously,
enough.
on the continent, I'd want to go to Paris. I'd be intrigued by Italy though. If I was a young
I
player,
want to finish my career in Rome.
Which one?
Roma.
Oh, Roma.
Aye.
Oh, you just want to be the totty of I think I'd be interested in going to a Milan team. Because, they're not so hot right now. You could become a real hero
Yeah,
at one of those clubs.
you could.
Icardi's left that gap quite nicely. So, that could be interesting. Both of them out of Europe now. Or Inter out of Europe.
Inter's right.
Easy never in it.
Oh, no, they weren't. Disaster.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anyway, speaking of continental dreams, I'm going to digest our thoughts and write those down because that was really interesting, actually. You've got some La Liga information for us, Dan.
Yeah, well, just wanted to go over a couple of things that's been happening in Spain. So, obviously, Real Madrid were away to the World Cup Championship.
Was it Kawashima? They played?
Yes.
It's in Japan again.
I presume so.
Yeah. So it was 2-2 in that game in the final.
Really?
Full time, but it went to extra time because it was a cup final. Ended up 4-2 to Real Madrid.
Darn. Would have been great if Kawashima won it.
Yeah. Well, there's a boy that they're calling like the Andres Iniesta of Japan.
Japan.
Yeah. And he's actually rumoured to be coming to La Liga, so that'll be quite interesting. But he scored 2 goals for them. So
Really?
yeah. So and quite good goals by the looks of it. So.
Name a Japanese player that's played in La Liga, John. Can you do it, Dan?
I can't actually.
Oh,
no.
really?
No.
Well, that's interesting. Played for Celtic.
That could be another one.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did actually.
Was it
yeah,
no
he did.
Espanol?
Yeah, he did for a while. Yeah.
Right, continue your analysis,
Yeah,
Dan.
okay, go on anyway.
Correct.
I will fact check.
So yeah, Benzema scored the first one, and then Ronaldo got a hat trick. Don't know if you heard that.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, Ronaldo got a hat trick. But yeah, I just wanted to go over a couple of things with Ronaldo. Obviously, this week's been quite a week for him, getting the Ballon d'Or on Monday.
Yep.
Wasn't even there.
It wasn't there, no.
Well, he was halfway around the world.
He was travelling, obviously, for that. And then on Thursday night, he scored his 500 club goal.
Sure.
So another landmark for him on Thursday. And then just to finish the week off, on the Sunday there, he had scored his 40th hat trick. Which is quite incredible.
His 40th
hat trick.
120 goals.
Yeah.
What came for hat trick? Wow.
By the way, speaking of Ballon d'Or, Shinseki Nakamura did play for Espanyol
Yeah.
and was
I
nominated
think he
for
said
the 2007 Ballon d'Or
Was it?
when he was presumably playing for.
He didn't play for Celtic
oh
last
no!
week.
Oh no, he was playing for Celtic. So Celtic players been nominated in modern times.
So it was after Celtic who went to Espanyol, I think I'm right saying.
Yes, I believe you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
2009, 2010. Oh, 13 games. Okay.
13 games.
We'll gloss over that.
Cameo.
Anywho, and then Yokohama Marinos. For all those interested, which nobody is. My bad.
Were you saying something about Ballon d'Or?
Oh, he was nominated.
Yeah, just that.
That was it.
Yeah, sorry, no. So that happened. So what a week it was for Ronaldo, and a great year. Obviously, won the Euro 2016.
A broken leg or whatever he has.
But won that, and then obviously they won the Champions League too. So
But you really could not give it to him in the end, couldn't you?
Yeah,
No,
exactly,
overall,
so
he deserved it.
it's been a great year for him.
I think if France won the Euros, Griezmann would have got it.
Possibly. If they won the
Possibly,
Champions League as well. I think it wasn't a standout. Not in my opinion.
But I thought they'd maybe be looking beyond Messi and Ronaldo this year, because it's just going Messi, Ronaldo, Messi.
I did hear they're changing it a wee bit next year though, the trophy,
Nah, I think it was.
so that doesn't happen. Well, they're talking about it at least.
We shall wait and see. I thought it was a shame people like Vardy
The
and
way the
Mahrez
votes work.
weren't as high as we quite anticipated.
Yeah.
No, they were where I kind of thought they would be.
What, like seventh and
eighth,
Seventh and eighth. I thought Mahrez maybe a bit higher.
You got like African Player of the Year.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think rightfully so. Yaya Toure will throw his toys out the pram about that.
Again,
No
aye,
doubt.
absolutely. Yep.
But no, Leicester were voted what team of the year?
They were, sports personality, yeah.
Vardy missed out to some old horseman guy.
Aye, and
Some really boring Scottish bloke. So
some tennis guy. I don't know.
he'll be miffed about that. But I think I've got them Leicester tipped to win the Champions League but get relegated from the Premier League.
Yeah, there's every chance.
That'd be excellent.
Every chance.
What a bit of history.
Because they'd qualify for the next year's Champions League, wouldn't
They
they?
would, aye. They'd be the first championship team to
championship
play
team.
in the Champions League.
Tremendous.
That would be incredible.
It would be.
Love it.
Anywho,
And yeah, I just wanted to recap Barca's game for last night because it was an incredible game. It was 4-1 in the end to Barca against Espanyol, the derby.
Oh, the derby!
The derby, yes. But I'm not kidding. Like, it was like watching Lionel Messi of 10 years ago. It was incredible how he just turned up to play like he was playing like 10 years younger.
Right.
You know, it was outstanding last night. He created 3 goals. He scored 1 goal, but it was a superb performance. And if you want to see a Barcelona performance that just shows everything that Barcelona play for, that is it. And the highlights are, it's just, some of the goals are incredible. Iniesta was back, and that has made a massive impact for Barca. Obviously they had missed it, Iniesta, but his pass for the first goal to Suarez was just incredible. And Suarez was outstanding last night too. So yeah, it was just an incredible game. Plus, all the goals in the game were just amazing. David Lopez for Espanyol with a great goal too. But yeah, everything in that game was just brilliant for Barca. So it was a great way to finish the league campaign in 2016. And we've just got a game on Wednesday night, I'm sure, against Hercules in Copa del Rey. But that's the end of the...
Hercules!
Yeah. We were in the La Liga just a few seasons back, but they've went down the league since then. But they're
really
playing
big Greek striker. Where's this like armoured plating? It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
This is a joke, I'm so sorry.
Pegasus in the wing.
Zeus in goal. Can't name any more Greek gods.
But yeah, that's basically it.
Dionysus the water boy.
What?
Dionysus is the water boy.
Water boy.
God of wine.
Oh dear, they used to have Hades playing for them, but they fell out with him. He went to the other side. Don't know who the opposite of Hercules would be.
I'm not sure, really.
So sorry, listeners, for that.
I wonder who their Achilles heel is.
Superb
there's
Christmas
a Trojan
special.
horse joke as well, but that is a different mythology.
No, it's the same one.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not Greek, is it?
Greek.
Trojan horse. Anyway.
Yeah, so that was about it really.
Oh well.
Have anything else really to go over?
You don't have the Greek mythology run down to the week.
Do you want that? No.
No. We are so sorry. Anyway, I think it's time we move on to our favourite part of the show, the quiz.
Woo!
Hey.
Anyway, so to the quiz. This week, I have identified 3 Christmassy players.
Woo.
So,
Very good.
something Christmassy about their name, that's one of your clues already.
Okay.
And I've got you a list of clues to try and guess who they are.
Okay.
So it's a very much guess the player game. So my first clue, he has played for 3 Scottish clubs, and they have been or were in the Championship at one point over the last 3 years.
Is it Noel Hunt?
No.
Oh.
It's not Noel Hunt. But no, 3 clubs in the Championship for the last 3 years. He was man of the match in the 2012 Scottish Cup final.
Wasn't that past
Right.
He was man of the match in the 2012 Scottish Cup final.
2012, that was
2012.
No, Brett, no. It was an Edinburgh derby.
Oh, okay. So he would have played for Hearts.
There you go.
And he played for 3 Scottish Championship.
3 teams that have been in the Scottish Championship over the last 3 years, or are currently in the Championship.
Right, so he plays for Hibs.
You think?
Maybe, I don't know.
My third clue is he has a big red nose. That's your Christmas hint there.
Yeah.
So who has a big red nose? Let's work this out.
I don't know.
Dan, who has a big red nose?
Oh, Tom Rudolph.
Oh,
yeah, Rudolph.
oh, there we go. Is that a clue?
I'm trying.
Rudy Scatchell.
Rudy
It's
Scatchell!
Rudy Scatchell,
Ding, ding. His name is Rudolph.
Rudolph
Rudolph Scatchell is his full name. The three teams that were or having the championship last year: Hearts, Dundee United, and Wraith Rovers.
Rafe Rovers, right.
He was man of the match in a 5-1 drubbing of Hibernian in the Scottish Cup final. There we go. So that's my only Scottish one. I couldn't find any other players.
Any other ones?
I'm sure Tam and Thigme on Off the Ball, they'll have a great Christmas 11 lined up. So player 2 spent most of his time playing for Bayern Munich, scoring 31 goals between 1999 and 2007.
Okay, so he's definitely not a striker. Well, it might be if he's just terrible.
We'll wait and see. Do you want the next clue?
Yes.
Yeah, go.
He made a £17.5 million transfer from one English Premier League team to another. 17.5 million is quite a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the third clue?
Mm-hmm.
Ho ho ho. It's the third clue.
Ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho. Who makes that noise? Who says ho ho ho? Santa.
Rocky Santa Cruz.
Rocky Santa
Rocky.
Cruz.
Alright.
There you go.
Yeah.
17.5 million from Blackburn to Man City. And of course,
Bayern Munich.
played for
Yeah.
Bayern Munich for ages, yeah.
I didn't know that.
How bad were Bayern Munich?
Well, he didn't play a lot. Well, he did play a lot. He just didn't score many goals.
Yeah, that's why I didn't think it was a striker.
I was getting mixed up kind of between him and, was it Pizarro? I think played for them for a really long time.
He went to Man City as well.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So player number 3, he scored his first senior goal against Juventus and received praise from Gianluigi Buffon.
Top man.
When you hear who this is, you won't believe that, by the way. He was the most expensive player at the time he was transferred. The most expensive British player at the time he was
British
transferred. He might knock at your door and sing one of these to you, is the final clue. Who do you get at your door?
Is that Andy Carroll?
Andy Carroll.
Andy
That's what I was
Carroll!
thinking,
Ding,
yeah.
ding, ding! Most expensive player in Britain, I think £30 million from Newcastle. No, 35.
From
35, yeah.
35,
yeah.
Newcastle to Liverpool.
It was the same season they sold. It was the same time they sold Fernando Torres to Chelsea. 50
Same,
mil.
same,
Yeah.
same evening. And yeah, scored his first senior goal against Juventus in a friendly, where he was tipped for great things by Gianluigi Buffon, whose obviously translation wasn't wasn't that
accurate.
great. So that's Andy Christmas Carroll for you.
Brilliant. Well done, Paul.
I did look up other names, but they were appallingly bad.
Right.
Like it was Cesc Fabregas's and stuff like that. They were like really ropey. The only thing I could think of was like Darren Randolph being like Darren Rudolph and stuff like that. So not.
That was the one
too
I was
much.
thinking. I was thinking Dan Rudolph.
Yeah.
Rudolph. Dan Randall.
No, so you did well there. Rudy Scatchell, I think, was my favourite one.
No, that was a good one. Yeah.
I just googled like footballers named Rudolph, and Rudy Scatchell was like the third one
Seriously?
on Wikipedia. I was like,
wow.
whoa,
Not bad.
relevant to a Scottish football podcast. Anyway, I think that's us for the week, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us. I've been Paul, and have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
Thanks for listening, everyone. From John, again, wish you a very, very Merry Christmas.
Yep. Merry Christmas, everyone, from Dan.
And join us hopefully in a few weeks for some sort of year roundup. But we'll see how we go and if we've survived Hogmanay and the many drinks that will involve.
Fingers crossed.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. See you later.